Hey guys, Fearing91, and I'm talking about something that I was surprised to see. I first saw the PC Classic on a Review Tech USA video. I didn't actually watch the video because I was like, whatever. Then I saw it on SpawnWave and I was like, wait a minute, this thing is actually real, like real. And then RGT85's video, I saw it and I was like, okay, this is actually happening. And I gotta talk about this, but I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm not just gonna talk about the problems I think with this or whatnot. I'm actually going to analyze the video. Not the entire video because I don't think all of it is important, but I'm gonna analyze the parts that I think are important and share my thoughts on them. All right, let's begin.
This is the PC Classic. With this you can play classic DOS games on your TV at home, and it's small so you can take it on the go to a party or a convention.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it there because what? First of all, this has nothing to do with the PC Classic, but did he just say take it to a party? I get convention, but who's bringing this thing to a party? I mean, could you imagine yourself at a party? Hey guys, guess what? Like, I don't know, people are dancing and whatnot. I just got the PC Classic. Anyone want to play? All right, let's move on.
All the games and software are licensed and legal to play, and you own a physical disc. Everything is pre-configured to already work, and it has joystick support. So all you have to do is pop the disc in, turn it on, and play.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. Once again, see, have you noticed that with the classic systems, they don't have discs or tapes or whatever. They just have all the games on the hard drive. I mean, I'm not sure why they felt the need to put in like an SD drive for this PC Classic. I guess they kind of wanted to make it look like the old PCs with the floppy disk drive there, but you could have done that without the drive actually having to do anything. It could have just been there for show, for nostalgic purposes. It didn't have to actually be something that you put SD cards in to play the games. This just doesn't make much sense to me that you'd actually be buying SD cards with these console. And this kind of makes me believe that they actually want this to be more than just a classic nostalgia console. Like they want this to be a console that actually people buy games for. They release more classic games and people actually buy the disc. Yeah, I don't really see that happening, but let's move on. All right, I got a problem here because earlier in the video, if you saw, he said all these games were going to be like licensed and legal or something like that. Why am I reading at the bottom of that screen, currently unlicensed - demo video only? Now, I could understand maybe that they have like partnerships with these companies or they're working it out and they haven't finalized it yet. But until things are finalized, you do not say that everything is going to be licensed and legal. Because imagine if id Software last minute was like, you know, guys, we really don't want to put the original Doom game on here. Sorry. Last minute, they just pull out. Then all of a sudden, you don't have Doom on your game anymore. See, to me, this is just a huge misstep. You should never put these things in the trailer until they are finalized. I mean, I really doubt that id Software is going to pull out, but at the same time, anything could happen, and you never want to be in that position where you have to tell your fans, yes, we trailered Doom, but something came up or it just really doesn't want to do it anymore, so we don't have Doom on the console anymore. You don't want to be in that position. All right, I'm going to skip a portion of this because he just talks about how they're making arcade games and go straight to the PC Classic again.
So this is our functional prototype of the PC Classic. It allows you to play classic DOS games on your TV. All of the games are licensed and legal to own and use. The games are also...
All right, I'm going to stop it there because here's another problem. He's showing the games being played with a controller. Why would you show a PC Classic game on the demo being played by a controller? Who is this for? Who are you trying to appeal to? PC gamers don't really like controllers, a lot of them, I believe. So the thing is that why would you like put him playing a PC game with a controller if you're trying to appeal, I guess, to the nostalgic PC crowd? They like their mouse and keyboard. So even though you've said that it's compatible with mouse and keyboard, let's just say that the SNES was able to be played with a mouse, right? Nintendo, I don't think, would show that at their demo. I don't think that they would do that. They would show the classic controller because they know that's what their fan base wants. So I think that's a faux pas that they should have shown maybe him playing it with mouse and keyboard and then said it's also compatible with controllers. I think that would have been a little better. But let's move on.
Pre-configured to work with the system and also to work with the joystick keyboard and mouse or whatever other inputs you have hooked up to it. It has a simple, attractive GUI that can be navigated with your joystick or a keyboard or mouse. And nearly everything here is pre-configured to work with a joystick alone, just like a normal console. Right now we're planning for the games to come on SD cards. We're still nailing down a lot of these features, so things may change.
I hope they do, because it doesn't make sense. You want to have SD cards. These classic systems, why not just load it onto the system? Because the thing is that that's usually cheaper. It'd be cheaper than having to even provide the function for you to put SD cards in the machine. Because you have now spent money or time at least making this machine compatible with SD cards that you didn't have to, because all you had to do was put all the games on the hard drive. I think if you guys do make change, that would be the biggest change I'd say. Do not actually have the games on SD cards. Just have them all loaded on the system. Save the money, maybe bring down the cost of the console.
Among the planned features right now is that it will come with a joypad, plugs into one of those two USB ports on the front. There's also a third port on the back for an additional connection. It has HDMI and composite video out, and it also features Bluetooth support. We're planning to start crowdfunding.
Okay, I gotta stop it there, because those of you who have watched my channel before know what I think about crowdfunding. I really don't like it. Why? Because you can end up with a product you don't want, like Mighty Number 9, I'm pretty sure. Or the people can just be like, oh, well, we couldn't finish the project either because they underestimated how much money it would cost, or they were frivolous with spending the money. And just too many things can happen. I don't agree with crowdfunding that much. I understand that some indie game people have to do it, but crowdfunding to me is just a red flag. When they say like crowdfunding, I'm like, oh no, because the thing is that the game may not even come out now because they're relied on crowdfunding. So the fact that they're doing crowdfunding with this, to me, that's a red flag. But let's move on.
In late November and early December of this year, 2018, we're shooting for a price point of about $99 for the basic system.
Wait, what? What? $99? What? That's what the PlayStation Classic is for, and that's PlayStation, that's Sony, that's a big company. What are you guys doing? Why do people like indie games? They are fun, yes, but they're also, most of them are cheap. That has these old DOS games, and you want to bring out the same price as the PlayStation Classic and think that that will sell well. Yeah, no, you got to lower that price, man. I really think this price should be like $50. That's what I'm going to say, $50. I mean, the NES Classic is more well-known, I believe, than a PC Classic would be. Those games would be a lot more well-known by a lot of people, and it debuted at $60. And also, if I recall, he only said one joypad or whatever it was. So you're telling me this is going to be $99 with only one controller? While the PlayStation Classic is $99 with two controllers, the SNES Classic is $80 with two controllers? Yeah, no.
And we're hoping to release in late spring, early summer of 2019. Check out the link in the description for pictures and more information on the PC Classic. And also sign up for our newsletter so you know when the project goes live and when you can get your hands on one of these. Thank you from all of us here at Unity.
So now he's finally showing mouse and keyboard? Really? You showed controller for the first. Why didn't you switch it up? Why didn't you show Quake 2 first with the mouse and keyboard? Why didn't you do that? And then show the controllers? I'm just saying it kind of confusing. Is this for casual gamers who like to play those old PC games? Or is this for PC gamers who like to play those old PC games? It's just one of those things. Like, I'm not sure if they know who their audience is. I'm not sure if they get the nostalgic feature of classics. I'm not sure why they're using SD cards, why they said it's licensed and legal, but all these say currently unlicensed and demo video only. I'm just, a lot of questions here. And then there's the crowdfunding. This is just a mess. This whole thing right now is a mess. Am I saying it's not going to be successful? I don't even know. They don't even seem to know what's really happening here. I think they're trying to capitalize on all the nostalgic that's been going on with all these classic systems lately. I own the SNES Classic and the NES Classic, and they're pretty fun. I don't think milking the whole nostalgia vibe is going to help anyone, because it's just going to make people not like classic systems in general, and I think a lot less people will buy these type of systems if any more come out in the future. So I really think this may be a bomb. This may completely blow up in their face if it even gets off the ground. And I just don't see a need like that. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Are you excited about the PC Classic? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. May God bless you all.